No, for fuck's sake.
I'm too tired for this shit.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, are we ready to rumble?
I'm yawning so hard I'm crying.
Hello everybody, my name is Danny, and if you didn't know this, I'm also a British gentleman from the 1800s. And today, we're going to be reading more fanfiction. Yay! So as I emphasized in the last video, all the fanfiction that has ever been written about me on Wattpad is strictly smut. That's right everyone. 18 plus content, so be warned and be afraid. Because I can tell you, I'm terrified. Because the fanfiction we're reading today is called 50 Shades of Dannyphantom.exe. Again, too tired for this.
Oh god, I'm not ready to do this.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'm not going to hurt myself. We'll live. Right, we live and we learn.
We don't learn, because we're doing this for a second time.
Well, I hope you enjoy this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe out of pity for my soul and my dignity. If not, I understand. My dignity means nothing at this point. Well, let's stop avoiding the inevitable and jump into 50 Shades of Dannyphantom.exe. There are very few things in this world that have ever come close to rendering you speechless, and this man that stands before you is one of them. His chocolate-colored eyes feel as if they stare deep into your soul and learn every secret that you manifest, and the way his long brown hair is pulled back accentuate the flex of his jawline, showing off his most attractive features. Already quite flattering. Sadly, I no longer have black hair. It is, as you see, white. It's because of the stress that you people give me, Lord almighty. Chocolate-colored eyes, though, I like that description. I always think my eyes are like mud brown. The way his long brown hair is pulled back accentuates the flex of his jawline, showing off his most attractive features. That is a lot of compliments right there. Does my hair really look that good pulled back? I guess we're trying that right now. It looks alright, like from the side, but from the front I look like a bald egg. So, I guess we're going the rest of the video like this. Hello, darling, he says to you in an old British gentleman accent. It is an accent that is not very common at all in the 21st century, and one that you normally would not care about. If it were anyone else, you would have found it cringeworthy, but on him, it just fits. Well, I'm glad I'm not cringy. So far, in the first 3 paragraphs, I'm not, worried, but it is called 50 Shades of Dannyphantom.exe, so there's just a residual amount of, fear? You stare at him, unable to speak. You are simply mesmerized by his voice, and he simply smiles knowingly, as if he can read your every thought that is racing through your mind. Can you speak? He asks amused, and you feel a blush creep up from the back of your neck. The description's already, mwah, French kiss. I actually really like the writing in this one, so good for you. Hi, I'm your name. I'm the new mage you hired, you say nervously as you try to hide your embarrassment by lowering your eyes. Is that what this is? Are you disgusted by my appearance? Shameful. The man reaches out and lifts your face until your gazes meet. His facial expression softens and you find yourself staring at his mouth, wondering it would be like to taste his lips. Well, that jumped ahead, didn't it? We're just gonna dive right in, are we? Alright. I do like the description though, the hand on the chin, you know, looking up like this. No. Don't you know it's rude for one to look away whilst talking to someone? It looks like I'll have to punish you later for that, my dear. He says as he trails his finger across your bottom lip. Again, no. Right off with the punishments. This is going a little faster than I expected. But again, 50 Shades of Dannyphantom.exe. I don't know what I expected. I feel like I have low expectations going into these kinds of videos. Somehow, they're always exceeded in every way, shape, and form. I do like this hair, though. You inadvertently let your tongue slip out and lick the pad of his finger, and he hisses quietly. Like, how does that happen? Like, let me just... What? Like, it's gotta be something like... Look at you, poor thing. We're 9 paragraphs in. Careful, darling. Don't play with fire, he warns, before moving a good distance away. Disappointment fills your stomach, but you push it away and regain your composure. How do you regain composure after something like that? You just licked your boss. After blushing. You blush after your boss starts talking to you, you look at his lips, and you lick him. I don't know how you regain composure after that. There's no coming back from that. That's just That's just an L for you, bud.
Lord almighty.
Where would you like me to start? You ask in an attempt to sound professional, but your voice quivers just slightly. The man shoots you a panty-melting smile and nods towards his desk. As I said earlier, very good description. Thank you, I'm not going to be shopping here again, keep the receipt. I want you to begin over there, he says. As you make your way towards the desk, he stops you by grabbing your hand and pulling you close. As I've emphasized in the last video, jail. This is an abuse of power, a lawsuit. God, why am I just a terrible boss? I apologize for any actions taken by me in the story that I didn't inadvertently actually do. I am a dick. Don't do this at home or anywhere. Oh, I didn't even read the next paragraph. It gets much worse. And I want you unclothed and on your knees by the time I get back. To say I'm disappointed in myself would be an understatement. To say I'm disgusted would be more appropriate. Now it would seem to be the time where I go bury my head in my bed and scream. And I want you unclothed and on your knees by the time I get back, he whispers seductively in your ear, causing a chain of shivers to rack through your body. He kisses your inner wrist and trails his tongue in lazy circles on the inside of your palm. How does that work? I get no arousal from this. We can't do that. You're my boss and I'm your employee, you say breathlessly. Yes, someone actually using their common sense. She didn't consent, so don't do what I'm doing in this story. Ever. No, but seriously, not even a joke. Consent is everything. Don't go around doing this shit to people. It's called fan fiction for a reason. Fiction. I hope this isn't news to anybody, but if you need to hear it, there you go. The feeling of his tongue on your skin clouds your mind with a hazy fog of lust. A moan slips out and you blush. You turn the prettiest shade of pink when you're embarrassed. Don't you know that, sweetheart? He says, looking up at you with smoldering eyes. And the sound you make when you're aroused is most delightful. I can't wait to hear what other sounds you make. Here's the sound I make. No. No means no. If you're horny, you're welcome. If you're anything but horny, I'm sorry. But we can't do this. This is not allowed, you stammer, trying to form a coherent sentence out of the mumbo-jumbo mess in your brain. Again, consent. She said no. N-O. That means no. The man brings his mouth down to your neck and sucks on it hard. Oh, but we can, because I'm the master of this house, and what I say goes. He says huskily. Now, be a good girl and undress yourself before I return. Again, lawsuit, abuse of power, jail. I'm just repeating myself at this point. There's no point in saying this anymore. I feel like I need to keep saying it to protect myself, but at this point I've just said it 1 billion times. Now that he's gone, your brain clears and you're finally able to think realistically again. So with common sense? Yes? Is that what you mean? Fuck, I can't just believe I did that, you curse out loud. I can't sleep with my boss. That's so wrong in so many different ways. You're right about that. Undress yourself before I return, he said. Ignoring your gut instinct that screamed for you to stay put, you grab your bag and rush out of the mansion-sized home and down the driveway. The gatekeeper gives you a small smile as you make your way past him but says nothing. Yes! Finally! This is where you get out and call the police. You pull your phone out of your pocket and find that it's dead, so you have no way to call an Uber to pick you up. No! No! This is like a horror movie, you know, like you finally escape for the first time, just to realize that there's really no way to get out. Danny Phantom, the horror movie. Damn it, you mutter angrily. Going back is not an action you are willing to take, especially not if your new boss carries through with what he promises to punish you. So instead, you begin walking down the empty street, concealing yourself in the shadows of the forest just in case he came looking for you. Genius! Yes, you run and you skedaddle out of there. Thank you for being smart. Thank you. It's only going to get worse, isn't it? I'm still holding out just a tiny bit of hope, though I know where this is going. Looking up at the sky, you smile a little. It's getting dark. There would be next to nothing chance that he would come searching for you. It was almost nighttime, and by the time he figures out that you left, it would be too dark to see, let alone hunt someone down. It was all wrong. You should not feel turned on or even be attracted to your new boss. Your panties should not be wet, and you should not be thinking about orgasming to a sexy British accent while you stroke yourself in the bathtub after work. Fucking hell, this is a lot. The sleeves are getting rolled up because we're about to get real dirty, everyone. These are things that should not even happen or cross your mind, but they do. Deep down you know that you want him, and maybe if you had met him somewhere else, you would have welcomed these sinful thoughts and feelings. But you did not. He is your boss and you are his employee. That bastard! How could he just walk away like nothing ever happened? He didn't even spare me a second glance when he left the room, and now he's got me all hot and bothered. I'm gonna make him pay for this, you say, stopping your foot angrily on the road. Nope, don't make him pay. Leave. Get out of there while you can. Is that so? A voice says from behind you, and you trip over your own feet. His hands are around your waist in an instant, and he is pulling you against him before you can even protest or speak. Careful, darling. We don't want to injure such an exquisite body, now would we? He whispers in your ear. How did he find you? It's dark. Well, he's back now. How did he even find you, like in the middle of the woods in the dark? He's got to have like some superhuman sense or something. Is he a vampire? Is he a demon? He lives in a big mansion all by himself. He's got a British accent and he wears a suit. Sebastian? I am one hell of a butler. No, I'm not. I'm a terrible boss. That's what I am. You stammer, trying to find some kind of excuse as to why you left, but you come up empty-handed. I can't read this next part. He does the hoo-hoo with her hee-hee. Yeah, I probably can't say this on YouTube, otherwise I'll get demonetized. This is wonderful, this is great. I'm not uncomfortable. I literally just cannot read any more of this. I don't know what else to say about this fanfiction. I mean, it's well written. If you want a good read, I mean, go for it. I like that I have a mansion. That's nice. God, I really don't think I can read more of this. Like, it's definitely too inappropriate to go on YouTube. I'll read a little bit more. Hush now, you've been a very naughty girl. Now I'll really have to punish you. He says, cutting you off with a finger to your lips. You like that, don't you, darling? I bet you're wet right now, just thinking of all the naughty little things I'm going to do to you. He growls, letting his fingers slowly inch up your skirt and underneath. Yeah, I definitely can't read after that. But again, you want a good read? Go for it. Not my first choice, but it's an option. I hope you all enjoyed this video a lot more than I did. Go do something holy. Go to church. Get baptized. Bleach your eyeballs? That's a good idea. That's what I'm going to do. But again, thank you all for watching. Again, please consider subscribing. And if not, I understand. This is a weird channel where I do weird things, like read my own fan fiction. But I hope I didn't scar you too terribly today, and hopefully you come back for some more. But otherwise, stay safe, darling. Love ya.